Number 6, Nancy Coulter, limited time offer. Limited time offer, Nancy Coulter.
Years ago, a famous theologian, Martin Luther, said, "The hair is the richest ornament of a woman." I lost my richest ornament in July of last year. I am currently a chemo patient. I have to say, my battle with cancer has been anything but easy, but I have learned some huge lessons from my illness. The biggest lesson: life is a limited one-time offer, and we need to capitalize on this valuable, precious resource and not waste it. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests, come with me to the beginning of my story. In May of last year, I went in for my annual physical. My doctor noticed that my stomach was hard and bloated, so he ordered a CT scan just to rule out anything serious. A couple of days after my CT scan, I got a phone call from my doctor. His tone was somber and serious. I had never heard that tone from him before. "Nancy, can you and your husband come into my office today? It doesn't look good. There's a large mass down there." That phone call changed my life, and I have not been the same since. 2 weeks later, I had surgery at Good Samaritan Hospital. One surgeon removed a large mass from my breast, and another surgeon removed an even larger ovarian mass that measured 7 inches by 8 inches by 4 inches. This mass was almost 6 pounds. I was diagnosed breast cancer, stage 1, and ovarian cancer, stage 3. Now, I've always known that I was good at growing things. Tulips, roses, geraniums. I just never figured I'd be adding tumors to that list. Well, today, after lots of chemotherapy and surgery, I am disease-free. Life is a limited one-time offer. Moving forward, I want to make the most out of my most valuable resource. So there are 3 things that I do daily, and I want to share them with you. 1, reduce, or if possible, remove the negativity in life. Grudges are a great example of negativity. I remember lying in my hospital bed. I had a 13.5-inch incision that started here and went all the way down. So I'm lying there in bed, and all of a sudden, it hits me. This resentment and anger that I had been holding inside for over 30 years toward a family member was just not worth it. 2, live well. Apply your efforts toward the meaningful and worthwhile. What's meaningful to me? A close connection with God, close connection with family and friends, and creative expression. I made this necklace. I used to deny these things and ignore them all the time before my diagnosis, but I do not now, and I am so much happier for it. 3, appreciate what you have. Be thankful. Be grateful. I had a chance to practice gratitude in the hospital. It was right before my 2nd surgery, and again, I am lying in a hospital bed in pre-op. And I wanted to be anywhere but there. I was so exhausted. I mean, I had recovered from my first surgery. And I didn't want to go into the second surgery with a bad attitude, so I thought I'd try an experiment. I decided to smile, I decided to look outside of myself, and I decided to talk to other people in the pre-op room. And within a few minutes, I felt so much better. So much so that after my surgery, when the nurses were rolling me into post-op, I was sitting up in bed and I was crying out, "Woo! You people rock!" Granted, I was highly medicated, but I was grateful. I disagree with our theologian friend, you know, the one who said that hair is the richest ornament of a woman. I say a woman's richest ornament is her spirit and her smile. And I am so glad to be rid of that wig. Life is a limited, one-time offer. And so the question that begs to be asked is, how are we going to make the most of our most valuable resource? I propose that we start today and make the choices daily to get rid of the bad, to live well, and to be grateful. These things will ensure that when our time has come to leave this world, our regrets will be few. Mr. Toastmaster.